All right, welcome back to the second channel, the Ev Singleton Show here. Today we're talking about, I guess, the one play that took over baseball social media yesterday. Jazz Chisholm possibly making what appeared to be, now we'll talk about this play a little bit later on, but what appeared to be one of maybe the dumbest things that we've ever seen. So if you are a Yankees fan, I want to know what you're thinking down in the comments down below. I'm a Red Sox fan, but even still, I'm looking at this being like, what's this team doing, right? Not getting giddy off of the rivalry or anything like that. Like, this team seems to be spiraling, injuries, mistakes, error. Like, I don't even know. If you're a baseball fan, also let me know, what do we think of these plays? What do we think's happening? Like, is it Boone's time? Is this team just not meant to be? Like, let me know what you think down in the comments. But let's go ahead and dive into this play. So, Jazz Chisholm started off the inning with a walk here. We'll see it, right? He gets to first base, which, okay, great. Now Goldschmidt gets up, and Jazz is on first base with one out. Let's set the scene. First base with one out. He pops up to, I guess shallow outfield, maybe infield. Jazz Chisholm, what do you think he's doing right now, right? If you haven't seen this play, what is he doing? Okay, well, he's on first base. He's probably just standing next to it, right? The catch? Wrong. Look at this. Boom, he's out. What could you possibly be doing for that to happen? Now, like I mentioned, look at, he's standing there. He's just watching the ball. La da 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 da. Steps towards second base, and then he gets gunned out. Now, you can see slow-mo here. Boom, out, right? Now, one thing that I want to mention before we kind of rag on Jazz, obviously, he's that type of player that I think people think was out to lunch and all that. I do think that there's a level of credibility that they were trying to get him out at second and let Goldschmidt go to first, right? So that player may have possibly at second base, letting that ball drop, throw it at second, get the force out. Jazz is faster than Goldschmidt. But still, what just an awful, awful, awful base running play, because even if that's the case, I don't know if those extra 2 steps get you any closer to not being out at second, right? And then we take a peek at, okay, well then, Aaron Boone says, all right, come into the dugout here, right? We go underneath the dugout. They have some choice words. He says in his press conference, it stays between us. And then he's just grilling the first base coach. The first base coach is probably thinking, dude, like, what am I supposed to do there? Like, Jazz is making his own decision at that point, right? And they leave a little bit heated. Now, still, they go back to it. They talk again. That's got to be tough. I think that might be the same conversation, if not, right? But how about this one? Ready? This is now Jazz, and he's getting asked and talks about it in the press conference. Let's see how this goes.
Jazz, what happened on that pop-up there in the second on the bases?
Just trying to be aggressive, already playing.
Dude. Aggressive? Like what, you're going to tag? I don't know if that's the first sentence I want to hear.
Playing with both the middle infielders out there. I saw something that I thought they were going to do. He deked it like he was going to do it. He didn't do it. But
see, that's what I was thinking. I think that he thought the second baseman was going to let it drop. Maybe Jazz should have said that first instead of being like, I wanted to be aggressive. Because I still think even if he lets the ball drop, Jazz is out at second. You know what I mean? Like, that's a 10-yard throw, and he's got a 10-feet throw, and he has to run the entire base path.
Still trying to be aggressive because I've played here before. I know how to field plays, and, sometimes you get aggressive and you get caught up. You make
That just isn't the answer. I used to play in the stadium. I know how to be aggressive on the base paths. Dude, you just got thrown out and tagged up when you run first to a fly out to second base. I don't know if that's the move, brother. You know what I mean? But the second part of this, I guess the second half of this video, I do want to talk about the Yankees and sort of what they're going through right now. You've even seen Aaron Boone, whether he's appearing on podcasts or pressers. The dude seems like he's trying to act like everything's okay, but he's that meme when like the face is smiling, but you see behind it and it's absolutely like in fear. We've seen some Yankees show emotion. I know Luke Weaver, a couple weeks ago, and then Aaron Boone even said that, everyone's different and all that. I don't know what this squad's doing. It's like Aaron Judge goes down and it's like, let's fall flat. Now, they were struggling before Judge went down too, right? And they've had plenty of injuries this year. We all know that, but I'm thinking it might just be some time for a change. I know for a long time, Aaron Boone was a savior to that team. I remember watching him hit the home run against the Red Sox that we all know about. That just kind of took the wind out of my sails. But maybe it's time. I'm not a Yankees fan. I'm not in it day to day, but seeing it as a baseball fan, I'm putting my Red Sox fandom aside and saying this Yankees team is in trouble. Like, you keep thinking, oh, we're going to turn it around, we're going to turn it around, we're going to turn it around. When's that going to happen? So I don't know what the status of the Yankees are right now, but it is not looking good. And it's plays like this that you see it and you're like, wow, like it's just absolutely putting gas on the fire. Now, could you make the argument that this wouldn't be as big if it wasn't the Yankees? You know what I mean? If some no-name guy did it on a small market team, yeah, maybe it wouldn't be headline. Maybe I wouldn't be making a video about it. But still, that's not the case. Like, it is the Yankees. It is Jazz Chisholm. So it is a little weird. I mean, it's tough. I would not want to be a Yankee fan right now. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments, and we'll catch you guys in the next one, all right? Peace out.